If you're new to Apex Legends, you're most likely not an actual god at the game yet. And if you've been looking to YouTube for videos to help you improve, you've likely seen all the tips and tricks videos telling you how to drop from the sky faster, how to bust down doors, how to run faster, which guns are the best, and so on. But those videos aren't actually going to make you better at the game. Sure, they can definitely be helpful. They might contain some things that are pretty good to know for when you're actually going to practice getting better. But is that really what you need? Knowing which gun is the best isn't entirely objective. Sure, the highest DPS or the highest burst exists, and the fact that the Mozambique is the worst weapon in the game is actually very true. But using a shotgun that can kill someone in just 2 shots might not work for everyone.
Oh my god, I had no fucking ammo. I'm dumb.
Using an SMG might actually fit you better, as you might be better at tracing than at flicking, or the other way around. I'm not saying the videos are useless, I'm just saying having this information isn't really going to make you a better player. So try the weapons, and you'll see which ones are the best and the worst for you. A lot of the tips and tricks that you see in videos on YouTube are often things that you would likely learn pretty fast if you just play the game. Now, the way to actually improve at the game is the same way you learned how to ride a bike. This can apply to a lot of things, including most video games. You learn by doing. When you were learning to ride your bike, you probably fell a lot, and that's how you learned. So fall. Play Apex and fall. I've seen a lot of people being scared of taking fights because they're not confident they'll win them. Instead, they want to make sure they're geared enough for conflict later in the game. So they spend most of the match just looting and avoiding conflict. And this is the opposite of trying to improve. So my advice is to just drop hot, or fairly nearby other players, pick up a gun, and try to fight them, and fall. Do this over and over, drop down and die. And die, and die, and die. Eventually, you'll handle the first few fights better. Eventually, you'll get out of them alive. Then you'll practice the mid game, and you will die. Eventually, you get to practice more in the late game, and die. And eventually, you'll win a game. You might not be good at the game yet, you might lose 20 games in a row after you first win. But you've improved enough to be able to win a game. And eventually, the amount of wins will increase and your losses will be fewer. That's how simple it is. Just die. If you already feel confident, the game feels pretty easy, your chances of winning are fairly high, I suggest you play in ways that challenge you. Step out of your comfort zone, try to do plays that feel risky, and perfect them. Step into situations that you know aren't going to be easy, and get good.